The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Close through the night. I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life. Say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape.
How y'all doing? Hold up. I might be a little too bright. Let me zoom y'all in real quick. We got a lot to talk about. I literally just got in maybe like 5 minutes ago. UFC 314. Let's talk about it. I'm also gonna do a reaction after this, but I can't do it on YouTube because they're very strict about that. So I'd have to like record it and then upload it so they can let me know that it's no copyrighted material. But man, we ate good tonight. Didn't we? So what do y'all think? Let's first we could talk about the prelims. Nothing really of note to me in the prelims that happened. Let's just start at the part that's the most interesting to everybody, I would say. The Chandler Patty fight. Like, that was crazy. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, TikTok. If you don't follow me, I'm on TikTok, but I don't fuck with it like that, really. If y'all follow me on X, that's what I'm the most active on. So if you don't, it's in like if you looking at YouTube or whatever, it's in the description or it's in the link above somewhere. But yeah, like I posted it because I was watching it. I was out and I was watching it. Met some cool people too, by the way. But yeah, man, I feel bad for Michael Chandler because I like him, right? And I wanted to see him fight Conor McGregor, and I really want to see him beat Conor McGregor's ass. But I think that generation of fighters, they're just aging out. You know what I mean? I think they are. I mean, we just got to accept it. You know, I'm in my 30s, so I get it. Like, the body can only go so far. Even with the help of steroids and nutrition or whatever, like, it can only go so far. He was in great shape. He looked good, but he just wasn't as quick, right? And I could see that. If you guys were watching the fight, and I know some people are probably watching me on X right now. I'm getting notifications. If you guys were watching the fight, you guys saw where like he took that knee. I think it was to his either right or left cheek, and that shit split him open. And after that, he really just, it's like he lost the will. Like he lost he had that dog in him at first, and he was like countering, and he was kind of like going back and forth with Patty. But after that, he was pretty much just like dead in the water. And then at that point, it felt like Patty could do what he wanted to him. So he was. I seen him trying to get that submission, but he still was fighting. And when I say him, Michael Chandler, he was fighting well enough to where Patty couldn't get the submission, even though he got his back. So that was good. Like he got his back, but he couldn't lock it in. So I was like, okay. So. And I didn't get a chance to listen to what his post-fight thing was. And just remember, so just so y'all know, this is going to be like a little short live thing, and then I'm going to go directly into the reactions that I was talking about. So I won't do those on YouTube. We're just going to talk about this for a minute. But, yeah, felt bad for Mike, honestly. But he was a bad motherfucker, though. He still was in there. He was still boxing. He didn't give up, but he just kind of, it like, took the wind out of his sails once he got split. After he got split open, it's kind of like, he didn't have a will to fight no more. He was like, man, just let's end this shit. Let me get my money. That's kind of what I felt from him. And y'all tell me what y'all's opinions are. I'm putting it in the comments. More than likely, this is going to go to the No V Tries It channel. So, but yeah, I feel bad for Mike. But good shit for Patty. Patty said before this, he was like, man, I win this fight and I get another one with somebody who's a contender, and then I should have a title fight. So he sees his path to the title. I'm figuring he's going like for light or middleweight. I don't know. Lightweight, more than likely. But that brings us to the vacant title, which tonight Volk got. And by the way, both of the guys that I put money on, they won. So shout out to Volk and shout out to Patty. The thing with Volk was he was the aggressor. So, okay, let's just talk about it from the beginning. Volk versus Diego Lopez, right? We've all seen the video of Diego Lopez in high school where like it's a wrestling match and he starts fucking throwing bows and shit and knees and elbows. So I was like, damn, this motherfucker's aggressive. But he had so much respect for Volk, he really wasn't aggressive for the first part of the fight. Like maybe after round 3, they both got split open. Diego's nose got split, and I think Volk got like his eye split right here. It was a big gash right here, and I think he had like I think he had a black eye. No, wait, I'm trying to reverse it because I'm looking from the screen. So his left eye, he had a black eye, and then the right eye was split open like right here, right on the cheek, which is common for fighters because this cheekbone right here, it's a bone there. So if you hit it enough, it'll slash the skin. But true warriors, good on both of those. We really got a great night of fighting tonight for the UFC 314. Primarily, I would say the co-main, it felt like a double main. The Diego Volk fight and then the Patty Mike fight. Even though, like, you know, Mike kind of simmered out toward the end, but in the beginning, he came out there throwing them bitches. But I kind of knew that, like, Patty, I was counting the kicks he threw. So he just kept throwing kicks. So he threw a total of 6 kicks before they went to the ground. Now, when they went to the ground, Mike had it on the ground. He's a little stocky motherfucker, but he got strength. So he kept slamming him. But he couldn't close because, like, Patty got some ground game. He was not letting him, he wasn't letting him, like, I don't know what you would call that shit. He wasn't letting him get full guard. He got his back, but he couldn't really lock it in. So salute to both of those guys for that, though. Both of those guys. But anyway, let's talk about Volk and Diego. So, like I say, it started off slow. I expected more aggression from Diego, but he has a lot of respect for Volk. Volk was throwing a lot of heavy punches. He was the first person that I saw that threw a punch that staggered the opponent. Because when he threw that, I think it was like an overhand right, and he was he was weaving shit. So he threw an overhand right, and then Diego kind of stumbled back. You know? So that was interesting. But yeah, they both, and then hold on, I don't want to take anything away from Diego because after he got in his kind of like his rhythm, he staggered Volk, and Volk kind of stumbled back a little bit, even though the group I was with, we were talking about it, and we kind of said it was more so he staggered because he was already backpedaling, and then Diego just kind of like hit him, and then that kind of, it was momentum. But the guy who said this was a Volk fan. Keep in mind, I am too, but I'm a Volk and a Diego Lopez fan, so I fuck with both of them. But good shit to Diego. I feel like he lost, but he didn't lose in a way where he lost aura. If you understand what I mean, if that makes any sense. Like, you can lose a fight, and if you get fucking wrecked, then you lose aura. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he lost aura. I feel like he lost to Volk, but we all know Volk is a fucking champion. And he is officially the champion again now. I think it's featherweight. I would show it, but I'm scared to like go on X. Because I know like, YouTube is very whatever. But don't worry, you guys will get a video of me doing reactions to a couple things on X as well as some trailers. But it's going to be after this. I'm going to record it separately and then upload it. It'll be on the Novi Tries It channel. Right now we're on the November is Here channel. So this is kind of gaming. But I'm hyped. So I feel like I come and talk to y'all for a minute, man. But hell of a night of fucking fighting. You know what I mean? Like good shit. And we have some good shit coming up. But just to summarize, man, I'm happy that Volk is the champion. And I'm also happy that Diego didn't really get like embarrassed. You know what I mean? He lost. But it kind of was like an old lion teaching a young lion some new tricks. So good shit on Volk, man. I was talking to a couple of the guys and we were saying, man, there's a real thing it's a real thing called old man strength, right? And Volk has got to that age where like he's stocky, he's short, but that motherfucker's throwing haymakers. Did y'all see that shit? Like, what the fuck, bro? But anyway, I had a good night. Like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I appreciate you. If you want to support, go over to the Novi Tries It. November. I keep saying Novi Tries It. November Reacts. Novi Tries It is a food channel. November Reacts. NOVEMBERREACTS. That's going to be where I post the other part of this, guys. So, in a few, I'm going to end this. We just on Just Chat now. I'm going to end this, and then I'm going to go into the reaction, and that's going to have me reacting to some trailers, as well as me reacting to just other people, what they've said about UFC 314, and my thoughts on it, too. We're going to go on X, and we're going to do that. So if y'all want to see that, prepare to watch that tomorrow. I'm going to record it in just a minute, and then I'm going to have it post like tomorrow at like 7 or 8, something in the evening, so y'all can go check it out. But yeah, hell of a night of fighting, guys. I loved it. It was good shit. It was good shit. But all right, I appreciate everybody came by. See, we got about, let's see, what we got right now. Hold up. We got about 10 people in here. I know it's late night, guys. We got about 10 peeps in here. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate my people. Y'all really lurk. You know what I mean? Y'all will lurk. Y'all will watch me. You know what I mean? Support me. And I just want to say I appreciate that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I had a great night, honestly. So I'm going to do this reaction, and then after that, I'll edit it, and it'll be posted tomorrow on the November Reacts channel if y'all want to go check that out. But once again, thanks to everybody. I appreciate y'all, and yeah, y'all have a good rest of your night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Double finger guns. All right, so I'm just picking up where we ended on the stream. As y'all see, we had 9 people. We had 10 people in there. 2 a.m. in the morning, that's pretty damn good. So now we're not streaming live. We're just recording. So now we're going to go over here to the reaction browser. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Let me just pull it down. Y'all should be able to hear it. Let's go over here and let's get some reactees going. So Kobe and Patty got into it, but let's see. Let's check X first, and then we'll get to our trailers. So let me take this to the beginning. I have not seen this, by the way.
Bro, you're fighting scrub. Guys are 2 and 6.
I'll come and slap you, and you'll be.
I was in Miami.
Zip your shirt up, you little
You're
wanker.
wrong. You mean guys
You
are
little
2 and 6.
wanker.
Remember that. Remember that. You're a scrub.
Lad, what are you on a 3-fight losing streak?
I feel like he's not a
Get
scrub.
broad check so quick.
Hey. Keep pulling your act on you.
Nah, good promo, boys. We gonna make some money. I don't know if I want him to do the Kobe fight though. McGregor Chandler, just 1 year ago, after the insane fall off. Okay. Sometimes I agree with ACD, sometimes I don't. Bro, Chandler was cool. He just got caught with a knee, bro. This happens with Warriors, by the way. This is what we're gonna watch. If y'all don't know the history of the Void and the Century / the Century, yeah, we gonna learn tonight. But okay, let's just check out a couple of my noties. I posted a few things. So Elon posted something. I said, not gonna lie, they were close. That boy Diego was boxing. Good shit. It was a good. So Volk is the world featherweight, which is good shit. He just had a championship. He lost that to Tapura, I think. But hey man, he's a damn motherfucker. He's a damn badass motherfucker. A damn motherfucker. That too. It wasn't close. 2 judges had it 4-1. Everybody's hating. They hating. How? Round 1 could have been Volk. These are Volk fans, so that's cool, bro. But I said what I said. Take it how y'all want to. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what these reactions are. Oh yeah, okay. I was telling these guys, I was saying, man, I need to feel this in person. I want to go to this year, and I was talking to a friend of mine. She actually really likes F1 races, and I went to a few F1s, but she was like, we gotta go to the NASCAR, so we might have to do that. But this just kind of amazed me how the speed of this. Let's check it out real fast. Listen to the sound. Like, bro, you can't even make out. You can barely see like the colors of these vehicles. So for this guy to be so close, like, kudos to him. We're gonna go around this way in a second. In this that shit's just so badass. You can't even make the cars out. I'm pretty sure he's using like his high speed camera on that Nikon to see it. But yeah, I said I need to feel that in person. And then this guy said it was only after Dale Earnhardt's death that people weren't allowed at the fence during races. I didn't know that. Damn. W info. Not with these cookie cutter cars. Need more HP. Is no one gonna adjust the grammar in the cash? Look, I don't give a fuck, bro. We just want to see the race, okay? Everybody's a fucking grammar Nazi these days. Fuck off. Oh, so this guy told me, he was like, bring earplugs. They're very fast and very loud if you're close to the track. So he's, maybe a young lady. I can't tell, but whoever this is, I won't assume gender. But this person told me, it's very fast, so I need to be careful. But yeah, we're gonna try to do that this year. We're gonna go to a NASCAR race. That's too cool. And then let's see what else I said. This might be an OnlyFans page that like my shit. Oh, this guy said, I saw in Home Bargains and had to remind myself that I'm a 47-year-old man. This offended me because I said, motherfucker, never kill your inner child. So I was like, so, did you buy it or what? I thought I liked this. But anyway, this other person was thinking that too. I'm 95% sure this is an OnlyFans page. Yes, it's naughty. See, a lot of OnlyFans pages just like what you say so that you go to their page and they get the view. It's weird. Let's see. If this was Rivals, Cat wouldn't have been able to see him, let alone hit him. So as y'all know, if anybody plays Rivals, it's very hard to hit Spider-Man. He's all over the map. So, you know, this guy was commenting on Captain America Civil War clip. And he was like, dude, we all know Spider-Man should have demolished Captain America. And if in Rivals, he's way faster. Cap couldn't even hit him. Like, somebody else is going to have to focus him. Probably Scarlet Witch or, I don't know, Star-Lord. Because, like, this mother... Keep in mind, though, Star-Lord and Spider-Man got so many buffs in that game. Like, they're not accurate from the movie. Like, they're way stronger. But, I mean, Spider-Man fans rejoice. But anyway, I said, if this was Rivals, Cat wouldn't even been able to see him, let alone hit him. Factual statement. Let's see. So, this is the guy who was like, he wasn't close. Whatever. Fuck you, bro. Nah, that's me. That's what I was saying about the NASCAR thing. It just, he presses forward. You are winning. Lopez is good, but aside from folks' glass chin, he was getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Okay, now I gotta say something. Bro, they both got staggered. Hold on. And this is on X, so he probably sees me posting this. Whoa, fan too. We are soft. What happened? Alright, that's just my thoughts on it. Damn, why is my grammar so bad? They both got opened up. So what I mean is, by they both got opened up is Volk was split right here and Diego was split across his nose. Technically, looked like Diego took less damage, but his chin was so fragile. Like, if Volk, every time Volk threw an overhand, he hit him and he landed it and it staggered him. So I'm just saying. And I'm not an argumentative person. Like, if you got a point, that's cool. You see, I liked his shit. I get what you're saying, but I was watching it. I did not miss any of it. So let's see. You'll be able to get one relaxed. Oh yeah, this is my and people like this, but it's true. Someone that I've known for a little while, because I always go to GameStop. I like to buy physical copies. This guy is an insider. He knows what's going on. He's a manager at the location. And they're stockpiling these switches. They already have 200 to 300 that they're already sending to his location alone. And there's multiple locations on the street that I'm talking about. Like down that street, there's like maybe 4 GameStop locations. They're gonna send plenty. So what Nintendo did this last week is they had meetings to strategize how to overwhelm the resale market so they can't make any profit. That's one of their main focuses. So you're gonna get a switch. If you got the money, you're gonna get it. But my opinion was this. I said, you'll be able to get one, relax. They are overproducing them intentionally to stop scalpers. If you aren't a diehard Mario Kart fan, I'd wait until Black Friday or DK drops. And those are my opinions. You know, I stand by it. I'm probably gonna tune into RDC streams because I want to see them play the new Mario Kart. But for me, like, I'm not really crazy Mario Karted out. Like, I knew one young lady who loved Mario Kart. She would play on the Japanese servers and shit. But other than that, I don't got a real, like, circle that loves Mario Kart. Now, DK is another thing. That shit looks amazing. I definitely want to stream that, and we damn near need to beat it on stream. So that's DK. But all right, let's see here. What else? And it happens because, okay, yeah. So this was interesting to me, right? I'm a diehard John Jones fan. We can fight. I don't give a fuck. Whoever got a problem with it, see me. That's how I'm coming. So basically it was, Dovey is a fucking instigator, by the way. I fuck with you, Dovey, but you an instigator. He basically, on Aspinall's birthday, he's posted, happy birthday, Aspinall. Aspinall's been running his dick sucker so much. Hold on.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Check this out. Watch this.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Going well.
You okay?
Good. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. Good, man. Good. Have a seat, sir.
All you guys in, but
Hey, I'm not gonna do this interview.
Me and John Jones think the same way. So let me explain something to you. John Jones came in. One, he saw the camera. He said, ooh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to aura farm. And then also, he seen this guy, pay attention, this guy, his accent, but also, John Jones, I know this because John Jones has liked comments and posts that I have said. So John Jones is on X actively. So he knows that this guy is a dick sucker for Tom Aspinall. As soon as he seen his face, he kind of was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. And he decided to not do an interview. So the reason why this is important is threefold. One, John Jones is doing more interviews than Tom Aspinall. What the fuck does Aspinall have to talk about? No one in America is checking for Aspinall interviews. I'm sorry, Tom. Nothing against you, but I'm a John Jones fan. That's my dog. So take it how you want to. And you've been begging for them fights. And I said it to you to your face, bro. I don't respect it. And that's it. You know, you begging, bro. Men don't do that. If you really him, John Jones is gonna run into you. And if you ain't, we'll find out. But anyway, long story short, John Jones decided. So one, he aura farm. Two, he realized this guy knows Tom Aspinall. And three, he said, if I don't do the interview, anyone who brings up Tom, if I decide not to do the interview, they make their money from interviews, right? So if I cut all your interviews, people are gonna stop talking about you. And that's another way to smother you out. You ain't just playing with a fighter, bro. You playing with a chess grand champion. So he not only not fighting you and extending that to hit your pockets, because you're going to be working in a pub eventually because he killing you. You haven't had a fight in how long? And then also, he's making it so all of your allies, they can't make any money with him. So now they're like, damn, maybe we shouldn't talk about Aspinall because if we do, then John's not going to do the interview. So maybe, I love you, Tom, but I got to make money. I got kids. That's the world, bro. That's how somebody can kill your net worth just by letting people know you bad business and I don't want to deal with you. Now, do they continue to deal with you and not make less money, or do they deal with the person who got the bag? And as you see, this is what happened. So long story short, this is what I said. He said, y'all think this is a W that dude? So this dude was a hater. I try to stay out of negative stuff, but I had to get on his ass because you playing with my boy name. So he was like, y'all think this is a W? That dude lost out on one of the biggest interviews in his career. Happy birthday. Oh, so I like this because I was saying, they saying it was a W because, by the way, Dovey knew this wasn't a W. Dovey is fucking, he's an instigator. That motherfucker did this on purpose because he knew it was going to get comments as it did. This wasn't a W, this was an L. This showed that John Jones still holds a lot of sway and power, especially in the heavyweight division. He is currently the heavyweight champion. Whether you like it or not, we know people have ulterior motives and thought process behind why they don't like John Jones, but he's the champion. Take it how you want to. If he decides to not do any interview that has Tom Aspinall's name in it, that's going to cut a lot of people's money off, and he knows it. So that's why I like this, because I agree with him. The guy just missed out on one of the biggest interviews of his career. You know why? Because he's dick-sucking ass pinball. And I bet he don't do that again. So I said, and it happened because of his relationship with Ass Pinball. I call him Ass Pinball. It's just funny. I love it. I love it. I made it up, and I'm trademarking it. But I said, now imagine John does that to all his buddies. It's hard to support someone when you can't make a living. Chess is a thinking man's game. And I'm speaking about the fact that he chose to not do it. It's his choice whether he wants to talk about this shit or not. This guy's a fucking beggar, bro. You beat 6 people. John Jones has beat 3 times that consistently, back to back, world heavyweight champions, and not world heavyweight champions like fucking WWC or WCW or WWF. He's beat actual fighters, like real fighters that'll really hurt you and fuck you up. So when we put that on the table, like, simmer down, little puppy. Like, I'm helping you out, but when you start getting bigger than your britches, I can starve you, bro. You're gonna be working at a pub. And I keep saying it, and I'm hoping it catches on. I can't wait till John Jones knocks this pussy out, and then we gonna realize all this talking was just fluff. You really barking, for real. Chatting. But anyway, this guy's head, he said, thank you. Finally someone gets it. People act like John Jones' resume requires Aspinall's MMA. The reality is, if Tubby Boy doesn't get this fight, his career is shit regardless. Yes, sir! Ty gets it. And then watch, let's look at the comments. No, it doesn't. But ducking someone that hard is OFD. But hey, we are talking about the Poke Eye King. Fails drug test, hiding. You bringing up the past, pussy. Whoever you are, Hab. You bringing up the past. Let's talk about today. He should have vacated the belt of his resume. This is all they can say. This is all they say about John Jones. Vacate the belt. Or, you're an eye poke king. You failed drug test. You beat on your wife. Okay, bro. By the way, the last one, that's not right. But at the end of the day, bro, relationships have disagreements. I want to make sure that y'all know that I'm not supporting that. But at the end of the day, John Jones is a man. He's not a fucking perfect saint, bro. No one's a saint. He fights. Fighting is a violent sport. In order to summon that demon of violence, other parts of you get sacrificed. And sometimes it happens. Hey, is it right? No. But at the end of the day, are we talking about, is he a good fighter? We're not talking about what he did outside of the ring. You got to go to this shit because you don't have anything else. That's why you got to bring that up. We know why you brought it up. But anyway, salute John Jones. Salute my boy Johnny Meat. Yeah, we're going to win the next one too. I got some money on you, big dog. It's real simple. You want to make some money, bet on John Jones. That's it. I know motherfuckers who have made $50,000, $60,000 just betting on John Jones. It's real simple. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna lose. And if he think he gonna lose, he not gonna take the fight. W fucking IQ. Come on, bro. Why would you take a fight that you think you gonna lose? Fuck out of here. But anyway, this was a post that I made on RDC. Yeah, Mark was talking about who's the best in anime, and then I said Goku. Yeah, okay, everybody else can go now. Just talking shit, just having fun with it. Everybody's roasting me on this because I was like, "Where's Iron Man's?" And then I just wanted another one. True, but I like to see another one. Not gonna lie. Let me hit like the sweat emoji, like not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a Iron Man main. What do you call this shit? A lord? Whatever the high level is where you play like over 1,000 matches with Iron Man, I'm that. So I want more armors. More armor. Look at this fucking guy. Oh, all right, bro, get back. Damn, I hate I missed this. But yeah, so Falcon 9 launched Starlink. But what I'm really trying to watch for is when this Starship flight, isn't it Flight 9? When Flight 9 is, it should be coming up. They said somewhere like April 20th-ish or something like that. Listen, I love SpaceX. I got a major love for Elon. I want to get involved. I feel like I can support and help. Although there's a lot of barriers to entry for me to between me and Elon or me and the materials team. But I'm not trying to hurt y'all, man. I'm trying to help. I got the solution for the tile issue. And by the way, if y'all are wondering, there was a tile issue that was discussed on Rogan. Elon Musk discussed it. He was talking about how they're losing tiles. They're not staying in place when the ship moves at high velocity, but also the heat is causing them to peel off. I have a 3-pronged solution. I have a solution for them to magnetically stick. I'm not gonna tell you how, but it's in my bio on X. I have a solution to change the shape of them so they lock in better. And then I also have a solution so that they can withstand 300 plus temperatures Fahrenheit, by the way. So yeah, I just got to get to the right people. So if you're in aerospace in any way, shape, form, or fashion, drop me a comment. I definitely love to connect. And like I say, I'm completely serious about it. I know it looks like a sketch on my page, but I have an actual professional mock-up of it. And like I have a whole portfolio. I just got to get it to the right person. So if you can help, if you go check it out, let me just go show y'all real fast. Cause like I've been working on this for a few months. I don't know what that is, but all right, let's go check it out real fast. So just FYI, this is what it is, but it's a thread. So if you don't understand it, it's a TPS, it's a thermal protection system, right? So the main goal of the system is to protect against 300,000 degree temperatures. So one of my critical solutions, and by the way, I use Grok to get this. Like it was my idea, but Grok helped me flesh it out. But instead of having one type of hexagonal plates, they need to have two. They need to have a male and a female. That's gonna allow them to stick and stay on the ship better, so that they don't have to be replaced. Also, the boron nitride aerogel, as well as being sprayed with boron nitride, that's gonna allow them to withstand the 3,000 plus temperatures. So real quick, I know all of this kind of is complicated. I'm not gonna go through all of it. If you guys want to know about it, email me. Please, if you have any contacts with SpaceX, the one in Boca Chica or the materials team, please, I need some help because like I'm having a tough time getting to them. So this is the first photo. So I have a whole portfolio. This is after I created it, right? So I have a professional like printed out version of it, but I just wanted to post this one because it was like a eureka moment. But as you can see, these are dovetailed teeth that lock into the male and female. So that's gonna make sure that they don't have to be replaced every flight. So let's move down just a little bit. Okay, hold on, let's see. So I did it in a thread. I hope it worked right. Okay, so yeah, so this right here, this part is a close-up on the tiles. So each one of these is a layer of the tile. So the top layer is a YSZ tile. So that's interior standardized zirconia. Incredibly strong, incredibly durable. But then also there's a nitinol layer. This nitinol layer is between this and the mag strip. So the mag strip is actually not an entire layer. It's just a strip right here. But it's a magnetic strip that's made out of a very specific type of magnet that allows them to save time if they have to replace strips, you don't have to place it there, drill it, or whatever you're doing. It'll magnetically attach. So that's one. And then this is the hull of the ship. This is just a different perspective of it. These are like dovetail teeth on the side just to give a different perspective. It's a top-down view. But basically, I want to highlight the nitinol adhesive layer to show that it's also used to stick these plates onto the ship as well as the magnet. So that way, they're not going to be losing any plates. I made sure to focus on that. Now, this is my baby. This is the part that I'm most interested, that I'm most passionate about. This is how the tiles are shaped, right? So this would be a magnetic strip. So keep in mind, these are all I don't even want to get too deep into that, but long story short, this is a magnetic strip. It's only in this area, and it's actually going to be embedded in the tiles. I have a company that can produce the tiles with the embedded magnetic strips. So that way, it's not something you have to install. They're already in all the tiles. Okay, so I show this is my crude sketch of an exploded view. So what's happening here is this is the tile. There's a magnetic strip that is connected to the YSZ tile, and there's also one that's connected to the boron nitride aerogel, right? So it's embedded in the aerogel. So these two magnets are polar opposites, and they attract each other. So by that happening, it's gonna allow them the tiles to stay on. So it's like I say, it's twofold. You got the magnet that's embedded in the tile, and then you also have this aerogel. The aerogel is pretty much like, what's the best way I can think of explaining it to you guys in a layman's term? It's like it's like memory foam, right? So once the tiles are impressed into the aerogel not only conforms to the shape of the tile, but it also has a magnet in it that attracts the magnet in the tile. So they're not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna make the tile loss go down to 0. At first I was trying to minimize it from, I think they lose 3,000 tiles or whatever. with this system, they're gonna lose no tiles, right? So if you guys are watching this, please at Tesla, at Elon, at whoever you know in the material scene, like get this information to them. Like it works. It's been tested and proven. I know this looks like a sketch, but I've actually tested it in a lab. So yeah. So the main thing is that it maintains alignment at 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, as well as you get it. So speed, temperature. The speed is it going into space, and the temperature is when it's coming back from space, coming through the atmosphere, the heat. Or well, it's going through the atmosphere as well. So it's been tested. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I feel like I'm screaming. I'm like I'm a person in the back of a crowd. I got the solution. But you know, once again, I do understand people have like worked very hard to get these positions at the materials team at Tesla and SpaceX. At SpaceX, and they don't want some guy to just come out of nowhere and be like, hey, I fixed it. I'm not trying to embarrass anybody. I want to help, you know? Like, my main thing is to help. So, you know, get in contact with me. But, all right. Enough of X. Let's see what this is first. Let's see. I got 2 noties. Hold up. Yeah, that's why I said Volk has a glass jaw. Look at the numbers. And some motherfucker told me keep up. Okay. Okay, guy who has a cat PFP. All right, buddy. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, let's get to this Thunderbolts trailer. I have not seen it. I started to see it yesterday, and then I said, fuck that. I'm gonna do a reaction. For y'all, this is for my reaction people. Obviously, this is on the November reaction channel. I know I've been missing out a little bit. Only reason I hadn't been posting is because we got a copyright strike, and they didn't even offer me to like delete the video or anything. Some pussy. Matter of fact, hold on, bro. I want to show y'all this coward. Hold on one second. Nah, we gotta. We expose pussies over here. Hold on one second. Switch account. So it's at 46. We're still growing, but this is why we have the growth is slowed down just a little bit. So let me show you this coward. So I've already taken a class. This will go away at a certain point, but let me show you who this is. Whoever's email this is, whatever bitch this is, you're just a pussy. You could have easily messaged me saying, hey, just take it down. So it was the T-Rex video where it's like, it sucks to be born as a T-Rex. I've did reactions to many of these videos, but for some reason, this motherfucker decided to report me. Brother, and the sad part about it is YouTube didn't give me an opportunity to cut that part of the video out. Just to be clear, there's tons of other reactions. It's a 2-hour video. There's tons of other reactions in the video, but for some reason this was highlighted and caused me to get a copyright strike. So because of this, I don't know if you guys have ever got a copyright strike, but when you get one, it slows down your growth. It makes it so that YouTube does not push out your content as good. So because of it, it expires in 54 days. It was on March 7th, so I don't know, 54 days from here. I don't know when that is. I think it's like June 7th or some shit. But that's why I hadn't really been pushing so hard, because I'm artificially blocked, right? And I don't blame YouTube. I just blame this weak-ass motherfucker here, because, like, bro, I would go show y'all, but he'd probably give me a strike again because he's that much of a bitch. Or, I mean, I don't know who it is. I don't want to assume gender, but all I'm saying is, bro, like, you could have just said, hey, I'd rather you not have my content on here. I'm a small, growing channel. I do reactions to different things. If you didn't want it, I would have easily went right here and deleted it. Usually it allows me to delete it, but it did not this time. So, and I'm not going to submit a counter notification even though it was a reaction, but I'm not even going to waste the time, bro. Like, you're just a bitch. I'll never do one on any of those videos again. I'm going to remember who you are, and that's it. But anyways, so that's why, if you guys are wondering why you hadn't got a lot of reaction videos, that's the reason for that. I just been trying to fall back. But we can do reactions to trailers, because Marvel, a major company, does not give me a copyright strike when I react to their videos. Isn't that crazy? This motherfucker only has 70,000 views on a garbage ass video. Straight pussy. But anyway, all right, let's check it out. So this is the reaction to Marvel Thunderbolts. They're like the Avengers, but like a smaller team, but they're facing a real big bad. So this is gonna be a good one. All right, let's get it. Are we 10 AP? Okay. Can we do better? Can we do better? All right, let's get it.
We have no reliable heroes, and yet we still need protection.
Oh yeah, I remember her. Bucky! I ain't gonna lie, fuck Bucky though. They jumped my boy Iron Man.
One, and soon to be known as Earth's mightiest hero.
She's trying to put her own team together. Yeah, that's a problem.
God, take orders from anyone at all.
Ha!
Maybe I need to show you what I'm capable of.
Oh, this is a problem.
Sentry's gone off the rails, and he's dangerous.
Oh shit.
Avengers, you're gone. No one is coming to save the day.
So I don't know where the Avengers are during this. This might be, I don't know, because it hasn't released. So this might take place during Secret Wars, but it releases May 1st. But if you know anything about the Sentry, and if you don't, go to Comics Explained. Shout out to Rob Jefferson. He is the coldest at explaining this. But the Sentry pretty much deals with split personality disorder to where he doesn't even know that what's happening is real for the most part. I don't know if it's on my monitor, but yeah, he doesn't even fucking know what's real. But the thing about it is, the Sentry is basically he's Marvel's version of Superman. If y'all aren't familiar with superheroes, Superman is DC, so that's Detective Comics. Because he's Detective Comics, he doesn't exist in the Marvel universe unless they do a crossover somewhere down the line, which might be cool. But the Sentry is invincible. He's stronger than everybody we've seen. He's stronger than Thanos. He's stronger than anything you've ever seen. He's stronger than Captain America, Iron Man. That's why he said he's stronger than. She just said he's stronger than all of the Avengers rolled into one. He is, but he's good. But he has a split personality. He's also evil. So he's the Sentry, but he's also the Void. When you see these bodies getting turned to ash and shadows, that's the Void just cranking their ass, just like badass shit. But let's continue. I wonder how they're gonna beat him.
We could be the people that are coming.
Okay, Bucky.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love this guy, by the way. He's hilarious. I love that guy. Bucky's pretty cool. He's badass. So just let's break it down. She's from I think Ant-Man 3, where she like goes invisible. She has a black outfit this time. She had a white one where she was like, it was like fighting a ghost. I think her name's Ghost or something like that, Fanum. He's from the Scarlet Witch movie. Not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow movie. By the way, why did y'all hate on the Black Widow movie? That shit was good, bro. He's from the Black Widow movie. Lock in. So this is the girl from Black Widow as well. She's Black Widow's sister, I believe. And this is the stand-in for Captain America, which he was in what's the movie where it was a TV show where it was Bucky and where it was the new Captain America, what's his name? For y'all, the black Captain America. But I haven't seen that movie, but I support it. At the end of the day, like, I don't think they were like pushing any narrative on anybody. They were just trying to show like Cap's gone, but Sam Rogers, I forget his name, but he's a solid guy, bro. As far as a hero goes, he stood for the right thing, and he wasn't like. And what I like about it is they didn't make him like some type of ghetto, fucking Glock sideways black guy. He wasn't that type of guy. He was like in the military. He was a solid guy. He definitely did things the right way. Sam, it's on the tip of my tongue. But either way, I haven't seen it either. I have not seen it, but I saw Mark from RDC talk about it. He said it was like a 7 out of 10, which ain't bad. But anyways, long story short, he was the alternative Captain America when they were all fighting for the position. This guy here. But he's not. I think he's like American Patriot or some shit like that. But all right, lock in. Yeah, he's funny.
Bucky,
Bad
you
motherfucker.
have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Done bad things.
Forever. Or you can do something about it.
Let's go.
Being the hero, saving people in the streets.
Oh,
There
let's
is
go.
no higher calling.
You guys done with therapy?
Misfits.
Let's do this.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. They might be more popular than the Avengers. Because I'm going to tell you why. The Avengers happened in a time where, like, heroes were cool. We were all kids when that shit dropped, right? But now, like, as you become an adult, you understand nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, bro. The Thunderbolts might be more endearing than the Avengers. Lock in.
You may not see what I see.
Ah, let's go, Bucky.
Has the makings of a team
God damn it.
that can wreck.
He's making me like him, and I don't like him because they jumped my boy Iron Man. But let's go.
There's no use
That's the boy.
fighting. You're not Earth's mightiest heroes.
No. We are
No way! Hold up. He ripped Bucky's arm off and threw it. That shit is made of vibranium, bro. That shit is made of vibranium and Wakandan vibranium. That's why it's black and gold. Oh yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Fuck. Okay.
We are the Thunderbolts.
Let's go. This gonna be a good movie. I might buy our tickets soon. It's May 1st, so we got like 2 weeks. Damn. Let's go. Could watch Tron. That ain't really my vibe, so I'm not just gonna watch shit just because I want to watch it. I'm not really a Tron guy. Oh, this Aiden Ross's boxing event. Everybody was in Miami this weekend, right? I got a lot of friends that were in Miami. Salute to them though, but nah, wasn't for me. But at the end of the day, Miami was going crazy this weekend. Like yeah, it was very. I'm sure it was packed out there. All right, so now let's watch Center. So just FYI, this is a Michael B. Jordan. He's in this film, but also it has to do with like old, like back in racism times, right? But also it was like vampires. So, you know, how can you lose? All right, let's see. I already got tickets for this. This comes out next. Nah, we cousins. I don't know if this was or not. This shit is funny. And he clean though. Good shit. I love the fact that now we can do this, where you can have one actor and they can like, this is unique. I like how they're pushing the edge of technology with this. People have done it before, but by the producer of Black Panther and Creed, that's Brian Coogler, by the way. You know, I seen a lot of positive reports on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna just be honest. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. I think Rotten Tomatoes is a fucking scam factory. I don't agree with them. 95% of the time, they don't understand what the culture needs, and they don't know what's good and what's bad. They said Minecraft was shit. I seen Minecraft. It was a funny ass movie. Jack Black is hilarious. I don't support Rotten Tomatoes. They need to get rid of that whole team who's writing reviews and hire a new team. Y'all are fucking up. That's in Big Novi. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Miles Cadden, Jack O'Donnell, Wunmi Mosaku, Jamie Lawson, Omar Miller, Lee Jun Lee, Delroy Lindo.
Yo, man, only thing. I think I shot myself.
Oh shit, bro, you shit on yourself? The face he making is crazy. Take me down. Good shit. We're going to see that. All right, and that's pretty much it. They got a new Superman out too, but like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Let's see what the timing we at right now. Take me down. It's crazy that it still say 8 viewers and I'm not even fucking live, but I think they just like sitting in the stream or some shit. I don't know. Or they might have like watched me and turned it on. I got a lot of people who will like just support and lurk, so I appreciate y'all. But okay, yeah, we right at 30 minutes. That's cool. I appreciate y'all, man. As y'all know, this wasn't a live thing. I'm gonna have to send it through YouTube and let them okay me or block whatever they want to block, and then after that, then we'll be good. But yeah, man, hell of a night, hell of a fight, good reactions. Your boy gonna go, you know what I mean? And I might watch a little something, but I'm gonna go to bed. You know, it's already 3 a.m. But I appreciate y'all. This going on the November Reacts. November Reacts? Yeah, channel. So, like I said, I'm sorry for taking so long. I explained why. I'm still gonna try to give y'all at least one a month until we get to June. So let's see. This is for April, May. So you should get 3 more videos, but I'm gonna try to like make them at least over 30 minutes. But I can't like overdo it because they, you know, it's hard doing reactions, man. Salute to RDC, because it's hard doing reactions. Like you gotta, and you know, here's the sad part about it. That video was posted in 2024. The video was posted in October 2024, and I only got a copyright claim this year in like March or something. You see, it was said March or something. That's crazy that you could post a video and it go all clear and green, and then later somebody copyright strike you. Like, brother, you know, it's really pathetic, and especially since that channel's not monetized. Like, I'm just doing reaction for the shits and gigs, bro. So you gotta be a real bitch to come to my channel and report it. You gain nothing from it, you fucking pussy. Like, you just a bitch. Like, you just a bitch. Like, I can't suffer a bitch motherfucker who just does some shit like that. Like, what did it do for you? Nothing. Unless you just got something against me, but I don't even fucking know you, so I have no idea why you would. But anyway, appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming by. I'm gonna, I don't know how this is gonna come on, but I'm probably just gonna transition it from the live video to this. And yeah, we'll go from there. Y'all, I'll see y'all definitely in, so if we're doing this for April, I'll see y'all in May at some point for some reactees, some videos, something. I'm gonna do something. I'll make sure you get some content. But after July, when June hits, we're gonna start back to doing, I'm gonna be as consistent on this channel as I am on the November is Here and the Novi Tries It channel. But if you wanna go support me and you only follow over here on the November Reacts channel and you wanna support me, go to NVMBERISHERE, that's November is Here channel, or Novi Tries It, NOVEETRIESIT. Novi Tries It. So that's 2 other channels on YouTube you guys can go come and support and hang out until this channel gets back to full speed, you know. But yeah, once again, thanks for all the support. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody who was watching before I went off live. I'm not live now, but yeah, I'm feeling good. We're gonna make this work, you know. At the end of the day, we're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna keep doing it, and we're gonna have fun while we do it. But all right, see y'all later. Double finger guns.